Good afternoon, friends. Today, a friend of mine sent me a nazm, beautiful one. उसकी कुछ लाइनें मुझे याद हैं. बहुत लंबी नज्म है. That poetry and the poet's mindset gave me today's topic to talk to you all. It says, काफिर हूँ, सरफिरा हूँ, मुझे मार डालिए. मैं सोचने लगा हूँ, मुझे मार डालिए. एहतराम हजरते इंसान है मेरा दिल, बेदीन हो गया हूँ, मुझे मार डालिए. मैं पूछने लगा हूँ सबब अपने कत्ल का, मैं हद से बढ़ गया हूँ, मुझे मार डालिए. खुशबू से मेरा रब्त है, जुगनू से मेरा काम, कितना भटक गया हूँ, मुझे मार डालिए. It's so sad. The poet says, I have become religious. I have strayed from the path of my religion. I have tremendous amount of love for human beings. I have relationship with fragrance of flower. I got to do with the light of a firefly. And I've started thinking, therefore, I deserve only one punishment, and that's it. I should be killed. Just killed. Just imagine. Now this thought gave me my topics, the talk of my topic of the talk today, and that is why Indian Muslims don't count. My friend, despite India having the second largest population of the Muslims in the world, larger than in Pakistan, Indonesia, or all population including all Arab countries put together, the one and only country carved out from us, from India, Pakistan, has successfully kept Indian Muslims, or able to very successfully able to keep the Indian Muslims out of the international Muslims organizations. And despite India's active support in earlier, things are changing now, to the Palestinian cause against Israel. Whenever the Kashmir issue comes to any international fora, Muslim countries always followed the dictates of the Pakistan and voted against India. Thankfully, appearingly, things are changing now. So now, it's a very sad commentary on our, I would say, on our foreign policy. Or is it it is the thought that Muslim countries are often as loggerheads with each other whenever one is confronted with a non-Muslim country like India, Israel, or Greece. They close ranks, and regardless of the merits of the dispute, act in a unison against them. My friend, it can be statistically established that the Muslims have shed more blood fighting against each other than non-Muslims. Countries anyway, you pick up the history and see for yourself. In recent times, not very late, Iraq waged a longest war in history, the 8-year war against Iran. And see the kind of casualties, Muslims killing another Muslims. Iraq also attempted and annexed Kuwait, a Muslim country invading another country. Although it's of a very short time, it could be established that one man, Saddam Hussein of Iraq, has killed much more Muslims or than anyone in the history of the world. In fact, I would say that he has killed singularly many people than Hitler could have executed, or the Stalin could have killed, or the Mao's could have killed, or Pol Pot could have done. Not possible. Despite that, his 32 years of rule, you can see, despite this friend Saddam Hussein, he remained and remains still at very closely, if you see that, the hero number of the Muslim world. See what happened in Libya. For 42 years, Colonel Gaddafi, what he did against Muslims only. Afghanistan is another case study. Read sometime if you get time the book of Bear Trap. Bear Trap was nothing but a story of beating Russians' invasion of Afghanistan and forcing them to withdraw. The book says for 2000 years this country is just fighting. Against whom? There is no house left where as a Muslims, killing Muslims. You see. Ultimately they established with their long fight for years, the Taliban who claim to represent true Islamic values are, in my understanding, they were nothing but backward looking pagods, nothing more. And they had brought a disgrace, I feel, to the fair name of Islam and the Prophet. And again, unfortunately, the only country which supported and recognized the Taliban and their government was Pakistan. It's high time. I think we, the Muslim fraternity, the Muslim Brotherhood, we have to understand our dilemmas and contradictions of the Islamic world. Before a secular India and me and my countrymen, the Muslim brothers, they will have to decide to how to cope up with a predicament. There is no choice. And ultimately, finally, I say that each Muslim must remember the Prophet's saying, La tasabuddhara innad hawa. In Arabic, it means walk with the times. And walking with the time is the ultimate prayer. वक्त के साथ चलना है, वक्त के साथ चलो, वक्त के साथ चलना ही सबसे बड़ी इबादत है और कामयाबी का रास्ता है. That's the only reason. There is no other reason why Indian Muslims don't count. It is not because of any external reasons or somebody else's. It is internal problem. We have to fight all challenges ourselves, make ourselves a responsible citizen, make ourselves stronger, and most importantly, we got to contribute in the development of this beautiful country and absolutely reach to a state where you become indispensable and see how things change and you from nobody will to ignore you, and there is no question that you are not counted because you are required. Thank you very much.